What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily. Let's get into the tech news. The first story of the day isn't really a story, it's kind of just a foregone conclusion. We talked about the Galaxy Note 10 yesterday. We will talk about the Galaxy Note 10 today and what it looks like. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the Galaxy S11. Now, it's basically a foregone conclusion. If the headphone jack is going to be removed from the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Pro, little spoiler for you, then it'll also be gone from the S11 line of phones. Why wouldn't it? Why would they put it in the S11 but not the Note 10? So if you were excited about the S11 or thinking about not getting the Note 10 because of the headphone jack, then you can almost guarantee it's still going to be gone from the S11 as well, unless there's a huge outcry for it and they like change their mind at the last second, but I highly doubt that's going to happen at this point. So S11 most likely no headphone jack. Next up is about the release date for the Samsung Galaxy Fold. If you forgot what the Galaxy Fold is because it's been so long, it is Samsung's foldable phone that will allow you to open and close the device from a smaller device, 4.5 inches, I believe it was, and then 7.3 when it's completely open. It's basically a small tablet and then like a small phone as well when it's closed, and then open up, like I said, a small tablet. It looks like the release date for that, at least the report that's coming out of Korea, is that it's going to be released in July, so next month, and then they will be holding a press conference of sort to detail the changes that have been made to fix it later this month. So later June we'll have a press conference, and then sometime in July you'd have the release date. Again, that's just a report / rumor that's coming out. We'll see if this ends up happening. But yeah, that's the latest what we have on the Galaxy Fold. And the last story of the day is the renders and what to expect inside of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Pro. If you're upset with the Note 10, you're probably going to be upset with the Note 10 Pro. Now, if you saw my video yesterday on the Galaxy Note 10, the regular version, Galaxy Note 10 Pro is almost identical, at least in physical terms. So starting on the back, you will get 4 cameras, which is going to be the same camera setup as the S10 5G. So 3 cameras like you would get on the regular S10 Plus, and then the 4th camera is a time of flight, which basically improves the live focus photos on there. Also, what you're going to get on the back there is some flashes, and then that's basically it. The front of the phone, you'll get 1 camera. There was a rumor that you'll get 2 cameras on the front, but it looks like you're only going to get 1 single camera, whereas the S10 Plus has 2 cameras. The Note 10 only has 1 camera, so you're going to lose that TOF, again, the time of flight, which improves live focus photos, but shouldn't be a huge deal. Hopefully they improved it with software, but regardless, it only has 1 camera on the front. No buttons on the right-hand side. It does have 3 buttons on the left, should be volume and power. And obviously, since it only has 3 buttons on there, the Bixby button has been completely removed. There's no physical fingerprint scanner, so it will be underneath the display, just like the rest of their phones have been lately. At the bottom of the phone, you will find an S Pen slot, a microphone, a loudspeaker grill, and a Type-C port. The SIM card tray can be seen just over the camera module on the top edge. A secondary microphone is up there, as well as an IR blaster that will help you control different things on like maybe your TV, your air conditioner, things like that. As for the display, it should be 6.75 inches with a dynamic AMOLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 3040, HDR10 plus support, and the processor should be an 855 or 9820 Exynos, depending upon where you live. And it'll also have up to 12 gigabytes of RAM, UFS 3.0 storage, and 4500 milliamp battery, and 45 watt fast charging. So the way I look at this, it's a great phone, obviously, in terms of the way it looks. I think it looks really nice. It is missing the headphone jack. But other than that, I mean, I think you could really, if you really want a phone right now that's a Samsung and you don't want to wait for the Galaxy Note phone, you'd be perfectly fine getting the S10 phone. It basically, S10 Plus, I should say, the maxed out version. At that point, you're getting basically the same phone that you are there. It's gonna have the same amount of RAM. It's gonna have the same processor, basically the same cameras for the most part. It might not have the IR blaster, but to me, that's not a big deal. Maybe it is to you. It doesn't have the S Pen if you don't use the S Pen. I don't use it a lot, but if you do, if you don't either, then you know what, grab an S10 Plus. I think you're gonna feel the same way in terms of it being a great phone. I don't think you're gonna feel like you're missing out on a lot with that phone. But your question of the day is, guys, what do you think so far of the Note 10 Pro and the Note 10? I've been asking you guys. A lot of you seem disappointed in it. It still is going to be a fantastic phone without a doubt. Let me know what your thoughts are, though, in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys down the road. Peace!